Patriotic Alliance, PA, President Gayton McKenzie has sent a sobering warning to South African political parties over the expanding power of Jacob Zuma's recently established MK party. McKenzie said that there might be serious consequences in the 2026 elections if this new political force is not addressed. We're in a big mess. Please kindly subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notification bell so as to get all our updates. At a recent news conference, McKenzie said, "If we are not careful, Jacob Zuma's MK party is going to sweep all of us." He underlined that, while he had earlier cautioned party leaders about the possible consequences of Zuma's return to politics before to the May 29th polls, his warnings had mostly gone unanswered. "I was proven right," he said, alluding to the political changes that have occurred since Zuma's comeback. Political elites in South Africa are becoming more concerned about the possible realignment of voter support, as seen by McKenzie's comments. The PA leader compared Zuma's political actions to a tornado in May, implying that what was first seen as a minor disruption may soon turn into a more significant obstacle. He issued a warning, pointing to a significant change in the political landscape. "If we think Zuma was a tornado on May 29th, wait for the tsunami he is bringing in 2026. Since its founding, Zuma's MK party has drawn notice from former members of other parties, including notable EFF defections. This surge of support suggests a possible concentration of power that may upend established party structures." As South Africa gets closer to the next general elections, McKenzie's remarks serve as a call to action for political leaders to acknowledge and react to the changing political situation. In order to offset Zuma's party's influence, he advised parties to interact with their constituents and develop voter-friendly policies. With all eyes on Zuma and the MK party, the political climate is predicted to heat up as the 2026 elections approach. Since the implications of McKenzie's warnings might influence the tactics of different parties in the next months, political observers are keeping a careful eye on these events. The next years will be crucial for South African politics, and McKenzie's direct comments show how urgent it is for the country's major parties to reconsider their stances and improve their voter outreach in light of a changing political environment. After being kicked out of the African National Congress, ANC, in July, former President Jacob Zuma is scheduled to contest his expulsion from the party once again on Friday. Zuma was expelled by the ANC's National Disciplinary Committee, NDC, for breaking Rule 25.17 of the party by creating the Umkhonto weSizwe Party, MKP, in December 2023. Zuma is the first member to apply for dual membership. Therefore, the expulsion, which comes after an earlier suspension in January, represents an unusual situation inside the ANC. After being expelled from the ANC in July, former president and MK party leader Jacob Zuma will attempt to regain his membership on Friday. Zuma's case highlights his desire to keep his connections with the ANC while heading the MKP, a decision that has put him in direct opposition to the ANC's loyalty principles. Zuma will appeal the expulsion before the ANC's National Disciplinary Committee of Appeals, his foundation said on Thursday. Zuma has objected to the hearing, which will be held online, claiming that a digital format limits his capacity to fully state his case. However, citing practical considerations, the ANC has maintained this format. Under the leadership of Envy Surti, the ANC's National Disciplinary Committee determined that Zuma's activities were against the ANC's constitution, which forbids members from supporting or founding competing political organizations. A clear departure from ANC ideals is shown by Zuma's affiliation with the MKP, a group he founded with supporters of the African National Congress, ANC, Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, and other organizations. Zuma aims to maintain dual loyalties by seeking ANC membership while starting a new party, a move never before seen in the ANC's history. Zuma may lose his ANC membership indefinitely if the appeal is denied, officially cutting off his connection to the party he formerly headed and establishing the ANC's zero-tolerance policy on dual loyalties. Given the ANC's long-standing emphasis on exclusivity and devotion, his case may establish new disciplinary guidelines. Zuma's activities as he proceeds with his appeal cast doubt on the ANC's policy of exclusivity and draw attention to the conflicts that exist between party loyalty and personal initiative in South Africa's changing political environment. Gayton